Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Shauna. Today I'm going to be doing another makeup tutorial. Today we're doing green, and here's all the greens that I planned on using. I didn't use every last one of them, so during the tutorial I'm just going to tell you what colors I used and where I placed them. Time for your positive affirmation. Love it. I forgot to shuffle on camera, so, you know. But I got you. It's perfectly fine. Right, so I just cleaned off my brushes for just a little bit. Still trying to be consistent and do a video a day. Okay, I'm still trying to think of what the title of this one should be. I don't know. We'll see. Right? So this video was pretty short, so I did leave in a bunch of clips of me preparing and looking for things like that, but it's alright. Okay, now I'm getting started. No. Okay, now I'm going to start. So the first shade I used was, let me find the palette. The first shade that I put into my crease was Express Yourself, which is a nice winter green color. Looked a little bit murky, so I just blended that in and then I built it. So I put like more than one layer. I'm actually liking how this is coming out. Once again, not wearing any glasses, obviously, but no contacts either. I surprised myself. So no foundation, no eyebrows for this. We're kicking it old school. Turned out really nice. Oh, and the palette that I use for a majority of these colors, of course, is Boss Mood, a 35M from Morphe. And I also picked my highlight out of Sunbeats, of course. These two are almost like my go-to. I'm going to try to do something with Juvia's Place palette. Next, eventually, I don't know. Depends on what color I decide on next. So here I am just going back in with Express Yourself, back and forth with each eye. Just until I was happy with the pigment and how it was showing up. Now I can barely see. I'm almost blind as a bat, so I had to, I really have to make things pop for me to remotely be able to see them. Let's see. So I pulled out another crease brush. Let me tell you what the name of the crease brush is. The color I was using was Stroke of Luck. And let me see, which crease brush is that? Look for it. This brush is the Defined Crease. So it was to define my crease. So pretty much I guess the best thing to say would be to define my crease, I use Stroke of Luck, which was nice. And I kind of took it up into the brow bone just a little bit to give me some dimension. Because I like when the color is layered. And like the lighter color is at the top and then I have the highlight. Okay, I went back in to define my crease some more. Let me tell you the name of the brush. This one was Elf, and it wasn't the blending eye brush. It was the, let's see. This brush is the eye crease brush. So it's like little tight. I think this one defines it the most, but I might not know what I'm talking about. And here's some personality that I did not feel like showing at the beginning of the video. Usually you get a smile and you get a wave. This time I was like, you know what? I'm going to just do it. So then I started on my lid, which I kept fairly simple. Which shade did I use for my lid? Now I forgot. Now I gotta look. I think it was Hello Sunshine. Definitely. It was Hello Sunshine. Because I layered it. Right, there's my smudge brush that I like to use for my lid colors. And I took a shimmer shade called Bold Moves out of the Boss Moods palette, and I applied that to my lid. I put that on the entire lid space, and of course I layered it to make it more shiny and have it pop just a little bit more. So I just worked that in as much as I could. Looks pretty good. Right, so over the whole lid, kind of like how you do a cut crease, but not exactly, like without the concealer and I guess the defined cut. I just put it on my lid, so just follow your eyeball. That's the part that's your lid and not your crease. So what I did after I was finished applying Bold Moves, I went in with the shade Spectacle and I applied that to my tear duct, which is a really nice green color. At this point, I was just experimenting. So I kind of put a little bit, well, I didn't exactly put the Spectacle shade on my lid, but I did want it to mesh with the Bold Moves a little bit, so I blended it just a tad. All right, hi. Hey. Gotta keep you guys entertained. Quite sure these will be used for ASMR sleep. But let me see next. So where you see me touching the outer corner of my eyes on the lid part. Okay, wait, I just had to touch up for Spectacle there. Let me back up just a little bit and wait till you get a perfect shot. And there it is. I kind of overdid it. Didn't like how it looked, so I just minimized it a little bit, made it more subtle. Of course, if you like bold, then you can definitely take it a little bit further out. Now, I applied the same Spectacle shade to my brow bone, which I think looks flawless, and brushed out my eyebrows just a tiny bit. Nice. Let me see. Okay, so on my lower lid, I took a liner brush and I applied Hello Sunshine to the bottom. No, I didn't put Hello Sunshine on the bottom. I'm so sorry. That's not it. It was Nude Tude, which is like a very dark army green. And I mean, I thought that I was going to show me doing it again, but on the outside part of my lid, like in the outer corner, I did apply the shimmery shade called Stand Out, which is a little bit darker than Bold Moves, just to create some, I don't know, dimension. I thought I was going to do it again, but I don't think so. Your guess is as good as mine, because I'm watching this right now doing the voiceover, just trying to keep up. So I experimented some and I did apply the shade Pop Star between the Nude Tude and the Spectacle shade, but I did not like that, so I ended up wiping it away and I put the entire Nude Tude shade on my bottom lid. Right, and that is where I wiped away the Pop Star and just put the rest of the Nude Tude like I already mentioned. Right, now I'm trying to see what I'm doing next. Okay. Right, so once again, if you didn't catch it before, I'm applying Bold Moves to my lid, to the entire lid, and then on the outside part, I'm putting Stand Out. Maybe I should pause this and like circle it or something like that. But right there, you see that darker part? That's where I was putting stand out. Zooming in, zooming in. This turned out pretty good. Yep. That was stand out. And then that shade was Bold Moves. Now, pretty much since this brush was flat, all I did was flip the brush over for one shade and then flip it back for the other just to make things easier. Had no idea what to do with my mouth at that point. Like, I absolutely love eyeshadow, but sometimes making things clash with your lips is kind of like, it's a bit of an experiment. So here I am blending my corner highlight, making it mesh some. Looks, well, I wasn't finished. And then there's more spectacle that I put on my brow bone. So I'm just doing the same exact thing that I did for the other eye. It really wasn't that bad. Kind of like it. Right, I usually hate doing eyeliner. It always makes me cry. It's so irritating. Sheesh. Right, so now I'm just trying to see what I tried to do next. Looks like a bit of a cleanup, but your guess is as good as mine at this point, because I don't really remember. Okay, and then I tried to put on some fake lashes. That didn't exactly work out. We didn't get to that part yet. So I'm going into my actual waterline, and I'm just using a black eyeliner pencil. I'm using a black eyeliner pencil to do whatever it is that black eyeliner does. Make my eyes look intense, make them bigger, create a shadow. I don't know. Looks very intense. I wonder if this is the part where I tried to do the lashes. Yeah. So they wouldn't stick. And I took that as a sign that I didn't need to use any today. So I didn't. Look at that. They never give me this much trouble. As soon as I fix one part. Yeah, it just wouldn't act right for me, so. No worries. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And I'm just going to do this thing that I do with mascara where I use like two different kinds, top and bottom, to make the lashes look like really big and fake, or just really thick and just dark. I don't know. But I just did mascara with no fake lashes or falsies, I think is what you call them. Right, so I went top and bottom with the blue CoverGirl mascara. Let me find out what this one is called, because I know that that's not the name. Let's see if I can find it. It just says professional. And then I went back in with Roller Lash from Benefit Cosmetics. Ooh, where is that one? Let me see what that is. Yeah, Benefit. I actually like this. Not sure if I'm allergic to it or not, but it works really well. Right. Here I am attempting to zoom out. I went in with a Fenty Gloss Bomb. That's the pink shade. Let me see which one that is. Sweet Mouth. It's Sweet Mouth. And then I found that blue lip gloss that I got from e.l.f., which is Electric Lemonade, and I just layered that on the top because I just like how it looks. And this is the final look. And I also wanted to take a peek as well. But I thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a happy rest of your day. Bye-bye now. Toodles.